guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Allison and welcome to another cosplay chat. In today's video we're going to be talking about something that affects most cosplayers and something that we tend to all do, and it's not a good thing to do, and it is known as the con crunch. You may have heard this term before. You may have heard it being thrown around by certain cosplayers or people that you are following on Instagram or Facebook that they are currently con crunching or going through a con crunch. If you're new to the cosplay world or you're not a cosplayer, you might be asking, what is a con crunch? What does this mean? Well, the con crunch refers to the period of time before a convention that you're getting all the last minute things done before you actually leave for the convention. So for example, to give you a cosplay timeline, you have in the beginning the conception of the cosplay and the starting of the project. The bigger space is the procrastination period, and then the tiny space in between the procrastination period and the due date is known as the con crunch. So this is when a lot of the little details of your costume need to get done, and the things you procrastinated on your costume need to get done because the convention's next week. Time to get rolling. Why it's called the con crunch is not really known, but it's probably because you are crunching to get this costume done. You are pressed for time, you are pressed for energy, you are pressed for money. It is a very stressful period of time for a cosplayer. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to avoid the con crunch and also how to get through it if you're currently in one. I actually just went through a con crunch and I'm no stranger to it since I'm the type of person that works well under time-sensitive pressure, but it's not a good thing I should be doing, and I'm definitely getting better at it because of some of the things we're going to talk about today. So some of the things that you can do to avoid the con crunch is start your cosplays early. Never hurts to start a couple months in advance. Never hurts to start a little bit earlier than you plan, because chances are you're going to kind of work things out in your head and it's not all going to work out. You might mess up on something. It also doesn't hurt to set weekly goals. So every week, set a couple goals for yourself, like I want to make sure all my armor is patterned, or I have this piece of armor done, or I have this piece sewn, or I have this wig done. Setting goals for yourself is definitely going to help keep you on track and avoid the con crunch later. Another tip that I will mention that we talked about in my How to Stay Inspired video is do the hardest pieces first. If you get the hard stuff out of the way, you don't have to worry about it in the con crunch or at the end of your project. I know it seems daunting now, but you're gonna feel so good after you've made that really tough piece that was kind of racking your brain. Get that done first. I guarantee it will help you out to avoid the con crunch. Now that we've talked about that, here are some tips to get you through the con crunch itself if you are currently in one. The first and number one tip I have for you is sleep. You need to sleep. I know that you're going to be using all the time you have to make your costume, but you need to rest your brain and your body. Going to bed or even taking a nap for a couple hours might rejuvenate your mind and get you ready to go again. I know that we see cosplayers all the time spending hours and hours and hours a day working on their costumes, spending late nights, and really grinding out these amazing pieces. Your armor can wait. You need to take care of yourself first before you worry about your costume. Along with taking care of yourself, my second tip is you need to eat and drink. You really don't want to be exhausting yourself during the con crunch. It is not a fun experience. Please don't forget to take frequent breaks. If you're a person who likes tea, maybe try to take a tea break every couple hours, or take a water break, or take a snack break, or even munch a little bit while you're crafting. Make sure you're eating and drinking, because it is just as important as getting a full night's rest. If you are jumping around from piece to piece and you don't know how to keep yourself on track, make a list. Make a list of all the things that need to be done. Make a list of your pieces and all the things that need to be done to them. If you're like me and when you kind of reach the end stretch, you start to jump around to different things and not stay on one particular thing for a long period of time. You're like, I gotta glue this, I have to do this. Take your time, go one by one, organize yourself, make a checklist, cross off your checklist when you complete your item. You don't want to bounce around because it's gonna take more time than you intend to finish your pieces. And the last tip and words of encouragement that I have for you during the con crunch is please don't worry. Don't worry about it at all. And if you are stressed out and you're like, I don't think I can get this done for this convention, don't worry. There's going to be tons of other opportunities for you to wear your costume, and no one is going to be heartbroken if you don't finish a costume in time if it's going to affect your mental well-being. Don't crunch a costume if it's going to affect your mental health. If you think you can do it and you're like me and you work well under pressure and you're like, yeah, let's go, I can do it, then go balls deep. Go balls to the wall, just go. But if you're unsure and you're getting upset over it and it's kind of hurting you mentally, physically, and it's making you depressed, stop, put it down, come back to it another time, maybe pick up another costume and bring another cosplay to the con, because no one is holding you to that standard. And I know that some cosplayers are very, very hard on themselves as far as craftsmanship. Don't worry, if you want it to be perfect, take your time, pick it up later. Don't worry about it for this convention. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was encouraging for some of you guys that are in the con crunch right now. I am lucky and I just got out of mine. I still have a couple days left before the convention with a couple little things to do here and there, then also jury duty on Tuesday. So I wanted to get my stuff done early and I'm very surprised that I did for some reason. I don't know how I did, but I did. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and comment if you have any fun con crunch stories or words of encouragement for other cosplayers that might be going through the con crunch right now. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you later. Bye.